The next one, and this one may surprise you a little bit, and that is step 2 is to really articulate what your core customer promise is. What is it that your customers expect from your organization? And we at Insperity have the great privilege of working with Dr. William Schneider of the Corporate Development Group, and he's out in Denver, Colorado, and he has, if you go to a university, he's a psychologist that they use. His research on customer promise and culture and how to create the people in your organization that aligns with all three has been profound. It's been a real game changer for our clients. And he has articulated that there are basically 4 types of customer promises. And kind of bottom lining this, the idea here is that you wouldn't run a nuclear power plant or even, let's just say, a daycare center or a Starbucks in the same way. Each of those organizations has a different customer promise, a different culture that has to align with that, and of course, different people to align with that customer promise. So let's take a look at what in the world we mean by customer promise. Here you're going to see four key areas, and the ones at the top are identified by actuality, and that means that that their customers expect real-time interaction. The first one is the core customer promise of synergy. And these customers expect partnership. They expect to be known by you. You may have heard the term customer intimacy. Well, these organizations or these customers want the total solution. They want it customized, personalized. They want to co-develop if possible. And they believe in having an incremental relationship. So the key here is the customer promise of relationship and intimacy. Expect or anticipate my needs. The certainty customer promise is a little bit different, though. These customers expect dependability. Think of life or death situations like the military or the surgery room, right? That customer does not expect collaboration. I do not want my surgeon collaborating with me on how the surgery should go. So the certainty customer promise is around dependability and efficiency, and it's a little bit more commodity-like. Accuracy is critical, predictability, convenience. When we're on the front lines and we're fighting war, we want predictability. So again, that is the certainty customer promise. The superiority customer promise is, I expect the best in class, and in fact, I don't mind paying for it. I just want to know it is the best of the best. So we see a lot of our, I think Apple would probably be in this quadrant here, expecting the best of the best, one of a kind, market niche, extremely unique, unmatched product and service, excellence, constant innovation. So for these organizations, they're constantly having to be at the forefront. Now this is a possibility type of a customer promise, which means it's very open-ended. It's constantly innovating. It's thinking of the future and building into the future. And then last but not least is the enrichment customer promise. Tom's Shoes is a great example of an enrichment customer promise. These customers, they want to realize or know that they're part of something that's having a bigger impact. This one's about the growth or the personal development of the customer. We see a lot of churches or nonprofit organizations with this type of customer promise of raising the human spirit, furthering the realization of goals and ideals, kind of a higher order in the world, and then taking the customer to another plateau. So you want to think about synergy. I think Amazon might be a great example of this. Disney is a great example of this, creating relationships with our customers. Anything that's high touch, high customization would be that synergy customer promise. So we're going to talk a little bit about this in a bit, but what I want you to be thinking about here is, what is our organization's customer promise? Where do we fall? Do our customers expect certainty from us, predictability, very black and white, no secrets, no collaboration, or do they want the best in class? Do we offer an expensive product? Are we highly innovative and competitive out there in the world, like a Nike, like a Apple, right, constantly having to innovate? Or are we more of an enrichment type of a situation, a nonprofit, or maybe a training type of or development type of company where people are really looking for fuller realization of their goals and their dreams?